Well, the fortress is chugging along rather slowly right now. I've got a whole bunch of orders sent out to the dwarfs, a whole bunch of stuff trying to be taken care of while it's still spring. Most of my military is actually immobilized right now. I only have one squad stationed outside to protect everyone, and that's the barricaded orders. I've also shuffled around the squads. I'm not going to follow all of the squad changes that I do anymore. Because squads get dismantled and then the members get shuffled around and stuff like that. If you're a hero, we'll see you in battle, I'm sure. We've got Wedge Rawl the Third out there. He's the militia captain. He was promoted to lead this squad. Rawl the Third Rider Tomb. He doesn't have any kills yet. He's in a squad with Ed 209, who has killed Work Whiskers, the Grey Werewolf. And apparently this is just an NPC squad. Screw them. We don't need to talk about them then. Let's see, what else do we have going on around the fortress? The primary thing is the large number of wounded people in the hospital right now. They're being washed down, sutured, having their bones set, they're having all of their injuries taken care of and fixed. I'm hoping that they'll cycle back out into the dwarf workforce soon and they won't all be bedridden. With about in another season or two, we'll know who is permanently stuck to the bed and who is not. I've also expanded the hospital over here. I'm getting beds and tables and traction benches all set up because all these beds were filled up after that battle. They're still filled up. And we had people stuffed in the corners waiting to be thrown onto beds. I don't want that to happen again, so in the future everyone should have beds at least. I'm also breaking down some of this rock grinding equipment. Just minor stuff really. Gonna move it to a new location. Probably going to expand all of these 3 wide hallways that are used by heavy traffic just to try to improve my frame rate a little bit. It has kind of been chugging and dogging down. Pretty sure we can hammer out any kinks in it though. Hey look, there goes one of our forgotten beasts. Shash. Zashash. Avuz. Shash. The bewilderment of mining. Just wandering around out there. Get away, menus. I don't need you. Let's see. There's the farming level. Here's the bedroom level. I am widening it as well, up to 5 tiles. Little gap in the wall right there. Looking out of the gap, you can peer down and see our farmland. You can hear some of the forges down below when the dwarfs are there smelting the ores and hammering away at shovels and other farming equipment. The breweries are down there. At some point, if we last long enough, I would like to get all of this stuff even more specialized. I mean, the primary goal of my fortresses, as they go along, is to start off with everything kind of just shapshot all over the place, and then eventually move those utilities and services into areas more situated to them. Like, I would like a huge brewing area with a dozen stills or something. I don't know, just something absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if we'll ever get to that, though. Got cows giving births to calves. Animals dying of old age every time seasons change. I got so many animals running around now. You know, maybe I need to butcher some of these animals. Let's start at the bottom of the list. All these bull calves can be butchered. I don't need them. Keep the puppies. I'm keeping all of the niths for now. Ferret kid, I can butcher you. Got kittens waiting to be butchered still. More bull calves. Puppies hopefully grow up. You can train them into war dogs. You know, apparently I've already got a bunch of stuff just waiting to be butchered. I've got black bears and jackals outside somewhere. A stray blood spider is apparently in a cage somewhere. I could use my inventory screen to go zoom to it, but I'm sure it's on the far northeast corner of the map or something where one of those caravans got completely obliterated. Let's see, more cows. Z-Hall, you're a cat fiend. I think that you're tied up in the hospital bed so the cats just take a liking to you. They sit on your face all day and lick your immobile body since there's nothing you can do about it. The child doctors and all their mature glory, they can fix broken limbs and everything, but they just laugh at you as the cats sit there. They're not going to help you at all. Pitiful dwarf. Bedridden. I don't know what we're going to do with you either. Just smoothing down the walls here as well. Okay, that's waiting to be removed. Probably going to expand this. Well, no, I don't know what I'm going to do here, to be honest. I might actually turn this into another liquor cabinet. And not expand this hallway. I don't know yet. I already have it marked. You know what, I need to mark it for restricted traffic. To be honest with you, this is restricted. The only people who need to be walking down through here are people who absolutely positively must get a drink, and then they can come to the emergency whiskey locker here, or people going in and out of the hospital. Everyone else who needs to use the dining hall here can use this back stairwell that no one uses. It will take a little bit more time, but I'm hoping it will alleviate some of the pressure from my pathfinding. Carrying beds down to the hospital. Let's see, there's Revocaine. He's faint, hungry. Left foot's broken, her left foot is broken and left ankle is broken. Your leg is messed up. Ability to stand is lost. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. Revocaine, the 6, you were completely unlucky as well. You went into battle and got completely screwed up, and now you're just laying on your bedroom floor waiting for someone to come take care of you. Maybe they'll take you down to the hospital at some point and set your feet. I honestly don't know. They should, but I don't know if it'll work in this version or not. I'm not gonna make this fortress drag on too long, guys, by the way. I mean, let's see, what will this be, video 26 or something? There's definitely not gonna be another 20 some hours of this. At some point it is gonna end. That way I can take a break, recharge, and a few months down the road come back to play the new version of Dwarf Fortress. I haven't even touched it yet since the caravan arc was put into effect, patched in. Haven't tested out the bees, haven't tested out the animal pastures. I've been having my nose to this version. To shove, Copper. Dedication. And these dwarfs have been good to us, I think. They fought hard, they fought valiantly. They've worked their asses off trying to shape this mountain. In fact, let's see, we go up a floor from the ground, there's the barracks, up another floor, and up another floor. And this is where we are working, clearing out all of the sand. Only have like 2 or 3 floors, more floors to go until we're down at the very ground level. And that is going to be extremely nice. This is quite time consuming. There's always got to be somebody dedicated to it year round. Yeah, it's not the quickest thing. Right now we've got Boxzor out there, Wind Curl. He's an adept miner, a master grower. He tends to all the plump helmets being tended in the garden down there. Got a little bit of other stuff in as well. Dabbling liar. Apparently he's not learning how to be a doctor. Nami, you're there. Nami. Let's see. How's your mining skill? A skilled miner. If we get one of our grandmasters down there, they'll chip through that sand rather quickly. Just mark all these lone little segments to be dug out. Look up above them. It pretty much follows the same path all the way down. If I wasn't worried about the dwarfs crushing and killing themselves, I'd designate it all in one go and just step back and let the dwarfs get to it. Let's see. I think we'll just do that and let that get dug out and see what's behind there. Yep, this whole wall's gonna go out. It's going to be quite interesting. I'm ready to have our keep dug out of this mountain. It's going to be a huge section around the mouth of the volcano with a huge jutting rock spire that just rises out of the landside. And a stray mastiff's been struck down. Shame. He would have made a great war dog if he would have turned, but he never took up the training, unfortunately. So let's see, who else do we have out here? Aquilus Lupus the third. You've got 2 kills, a gray werewolf and a white mane werewolf. You don't have any scars or any injuries. Very strong, very agile, and tough. 62 years old, an obsidian dwarf. Not the most solid of dwarves. but you've got that innate magical ability. The ability to burn down entire elven forests with just one flick of your wrist. That's why they sent you out here to the desert, so you couldn't start any fires. Just stay out of the liquor cabinet. What else do we have going on around the fortress? Oh yeah, one of the dwarves was actually hauled over here by one of our child doctors. Their status was set to recover the wounded, and they carried Jello Snark all the way down here to the barracks bedroom and placed him there. He's quite screwed up. He's unconscious right now, sleeping, resting off his wounds. Let's see. Ability to stand is lost, so you'll be bedridden forever. Motor nerve damage. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing we can do for you. You fought bravely, though, and you've got 16 total kills. Took out a batch of kobolds and a werewolf on your final fight to save Swiss Army. I hope Swiss Army recovers. You know what? Let's go check Swiss Army. There's Pelotap III, creating another masterpiece for us. So, in this bed we've got J7, who's unconscious, 4 kills, ability to stand is lost with 1 little foot injury. Dowd Pride, there you are. Ability to stand is lost. You had 3 kills. Rest in peace to you. I might just seal this hospital off at some point. Kill all these people. I cannot have 30 to 40 dwarves all taking up resources, bedridden, because they're unable to stand and go get food or anything for themselves. There's Toady 1, trapped in bed, ability to stand lost. 2 kills, Delinclus and Chlorin. Rest in peace to you. There's Daft Punk. What about you? Ability to stand lost. All of them probably have no ability to stand. Maximi Baby is taking care of Master Ozra, who ability to grasp is somewhat impaired. A little bit of motor nerve damage, sensory nerve damage. Has 7 kills. And you'll recover. You'll be back out on duty. There's Z-Hall. Ability to stand and grasp is lost, yeah. So you've been there for ages. Z-Sword the Third is on top of you. What are you doing, Z-Sword? No job. You're the mayor. I think you were just passing a little bit of time. The mayor goes there. He goes over to Master Ozra and begins immobilizing the break in your leg, setting the bone, with Maximi Baby right behind with the splint. There's Swiss Army. You're resting. Your whole body is messed up. Right shoulder, right knee, left knee, right ankle, lower body and head injury. Your ability to stand is lost, so Jello Snark sacrificed his mobility and you were already too far gone to save. You don't have any relationships, though, with anyone. And, scars all over your body from where the werewolf was just gnashing on you. Bagwham the Third, there you are. You killed 1 Mind Flayer, and your ability to stand is lost. And Urist McIonized. 2 werewolves killed, and ability to stand lost. Wow, so pretty much everyone in those beds has no ability to stand at all. That is awful. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I know that some of the dwarves out there set up kill rooms for dwarves that are unable to be repaired. You just put them behind a door and lock the door, and no one will be able to take care of them. I may have to do that. I mean, I've got a population cap. I can't just let dwarfs continue to stream into the volcano here. Continue to eat away at my resources, my valuable frames, and sabotage me. It is 17th Granite, early spring. We've got a population of 102. The dwarfs are still going to go continue and work diligently, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with all of these injured dwarfs. Since they're all in that hospital, I can't set up any, real fancy trap to drown them. I didn't plan that far ahead in advance on this fortress. Maybe someday I'll do stuff like that. Whenever Dwarf Fortress, by the way, ooh, some migrants. There they come from the north. Let them all stream in. I don't have Dwarf Therapist pulled up, so I can't see how many it is. But, when Dwarf Fortress gets a little bit more finalized, when there's the military arc, the caravan arc, and all these other arcs finalized, we're going to have a fortress that is absolutely, I'm just going to say epic. Think of these as this is called adventures. Genesis adventures is, you know, little bitty adventures that you might go on for a reason. When the day comes that Dwarf Fortress is a little bit more done, it's going to be an epic tale that you will never be able to finish because you will never have enough time. And you'll never have enough free time to finish it. That'll be my goal. To spend enough of my free time to outweigh your free time. But that's so far ahead, so far down the road. We'll just enjoy the fortress that we've got here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. 10 new migrants. Not bad. We'll let them mingle in. I'll get them named at some point. It might actually take me a little bit of time. I don't know. I know I need to go back through my list, and some of you people have been skipped over multiple times. Mostly due to me being lazy and not wanting to check out all the names. So just adding recently killed dwarfs that are easier for me to look up. Sorry if I've been screwing you over for a while. It is 19th Granite. And welcome, migrants, to Shove Copper. Well, this is extremely unfortunate. I was not prepared for this at all. I thought we might have another half season to season left before anything like this would show up. I had just got done combining a whole bunch of the squads, adding new members and standing them down and shuffling them all around. So things are going to be kind of screwed up here. And it is, let's see. We're under siege from, of course it would be the lizard men, and of course they're on their cave swallows. There's one squad to the south, 2, 3 squads, 2 squads are over in the east. Okay, and 1 squad in the west. They sent 4 squads, they're pricks. I'm gonna have to scramble everyone, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, move all of them directly to the entrance here. Every single squad that I've got there. Unfortunately, I have no way to tell the civilians not to go outside, so they're going to be continuing to funnel in and out, gathering items. This is going to be a pretty big clusterfuck. It is 13th Fell Site, 1085, late spring, population of 111. And, yeah. Let's just see what happens here. This is going to be a very bloody battle. Probably the most bloody battle of Shove Copper. Let's see. What are these lizard folk wearing? Cobalt razor bow, so archer there, leading the way. Razor bow, archer, bows. They've all got bows. So this is a flying archer squad. That's just great. They've got copper helms on. Looks like their armor isn't anything special. They're led by Nustesson Feldscorpion, the Lawgiver. I guess he's here to dispense lizard justice after us. Here's a melee squad, led by a Black Naga Hammerman. Cobalt armor. Look at all those cobalt shields. You've got to be joking me. 3 cobalt shields. And they're all like that. They're all heavily shielded. A Salamander Mace Lord. Wait, maybe that's the leader. A Mystic Hammerman, a Naga Hammerman. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, they're led by that badass there then. Because he's even got the best armor wherever he went. Oxo Drainsfield, the Salamander Mace Lord. Okay. I've got a fresh cup of tea here, because this is going to be a very long fight. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Civilians are continuing to stream around the edge of the volcano there. And I still don't see any troops actually arriving. Everyone is stationed. Let's see. The flying copper bolt strikes the cave toward us. The salamander bowman is fighting over here. So this squad is already moving forward. That bolt sails through the air. Wake up, dwarf. Whoever you are. Shit's about to get serious. It's Master Fancy Pants the 5th. And this group is just unloading on their cave swallows. And a huge wall of arrows. Oh my gosh. It rips through the air, strikes the ferret kid in the right rear leg. Come on, dwarves. The thing is, I don't think they're going to actually scramble to combat until they're done with their current task. They've got a one-track mind, I believe. And yeah, I've got different things going on around the fortress. Okay, and our first little batch of warriors comes charging out. Our first line of defense. These Nagas are flying overhead. I'm just going to give a kill order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I want everyone. I don't know which squad this is here. Oh man, why did I do that? Maybe I should press caps lock for this. And then give a kill command. Right here. All of these bastards, just charge them. Otherwise they're going to sail overhead and unleash hell. This first dwarf leading the way. Aqueous Lupus. I don't think he's been hit yet. Let's see. Strikes the ferret kid. The flying oaken bolt strikes the giant cave swallow in the right upper leg. So we're returning fire from Firestar the Third here. We've also got Axion the Fourth, Biggs, Dr. Spangler, and that is it. That's the first squad. Tally-ho troops. Oh wait, somebody else is here. Wait, no, that's Aqueous Lupus. He's doing some fancy ninjutsu moves. He's in a martial trance right now, dodging and flying through the arrows. The flying cobalt bolt strikes Dr. Spangler in the upper body, tearing apart the fat. Dr. Spangler gets struck in the left testicle, but it's deflected by his copper mail shirt. It's a good thing that he had that tucked in, I guess, today. Firestar jumps away from the flying cobalt crescent arrow, and the diorite bolt strikes the giant cave swallow in the right leg, chipping the bone. Make them tumble down to the ground. Are they all flying way up out of reach yet? Oh god, they are. They're all way up there. This is ridiculous. Somebody just got hit. The flying cobalt crescent arrow strikes Aqueous Lupus in the right lower arm, tearing through the skin. Get out here. I need all of the archers we've got. More troops come sailing across the bridge, flying, pumping their little dwarven legs. Somebody died, I think. The salamander bowman's upper body takes the full force of the impact. Somebody's fighting over there. Who's fighting? Giant cave swallow's left body. Ooh, good. I think somebody collided into the ground right there. Yes. It was the salamander bowman. His giant cave swallow gave in to a critical struck arrow. And somebody's moving in for the kill. Who is it? It's Dr. Spangler. He's got an arrow sticking out of his body. His testicles dented and reeling in pain. He charges onto the Naga, jumps on him and begins hacking him in two. Actually, he's chasing the bird right now. Kill them all. Somebody's fighting up here. Hippoman the Third is fighting this white Naga here. Okay, this is just... yeah, I need to actually do something with the military here. Kill various. A, B, C, D. I'm going to give a huge, weird command here. I don't know if this is a good way to go about it or not. You might notice I'm not the most efficient person, so let's see. Can I select everyone? And get all of those. I don't need the ones up there yet. Just all of the ones right here. Wait, that's only 2 of them. Well, fuck it, just keep doing this then. Arrows come raining down on them from overhead. Hippoman strikes the white Naga in the lower body with the cobalt shield, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. So he's beating that one down over there. Another ferret kid gets ripped in two by a Naga bastard. ABCs. The first 4 squads, hold your ground in the middle. E, F, G, H. You move forward just a little bit. I and J, actually, hang on. I and J, I want you to move off to this side, because there's going to be a whole batch of them coming right there. Oh, this group's already over here on the side, though. Damn. A, B, C, forget that. This is a huge disaster. Was not prepared at all. Give that kill command. Those squads are going to fly over there. I think we've got just a little bit of time. We've only got 2 forerunners right here, and they're going to hopefully, come on, shoot them, perforate them. Fill them full of arrows. This squad's moving down here. I don't know what they're going to do, though. I'm thinking the flying Nagas are out of bolts. I don't see any more raining down from above. Well, there goes one. Lizard folk hammerman bashes Lord Blackthorn. Wait, Lord Lockthorn in the right lower arm. No, that's still a child. Don't do it. That must be him. The Salamander Mace Lord bashes X-Cragger in the left lower arm, but the attack is deflected by his left gauntlet. Hippoman strikes the Naga in the head with the Cobalt Shield, bruising the muscle and shattering the skull. And we're gonna lose Lord Lockthorn here, I think. Unless our heroes can... Nope, they're not gonna be able to disengage themselves quick enough. And Lord Lockthorn's been struck down. The Salamander Mace Lord bashes Dion in the right foot, but the attack is deflected from his high boot. It's a good thing he wore those today. The Salamander bashes X-Cragger in the upper body, bruising the muscle. So X-Cragger is getting pinned down and beat up somewhere. There's Tom York. There's Biggs. Let's see. X-Cragger, you're right here. Looks like Trent Reznor and Dion are, they're at your side now, so they've chased away the Naga that was attacking you. Hippoman is there, along with Polarbeard. There's Greybeard, Ernest McUnicorn, and Michael Thornton all converging on that one, bringing hell down upon him. Holy crap. This whole squad is here, and Thom York, he's been struck down. The black Naga Hammerman bashes Thom York in the head with his Cobalt Warhammer, bruising the muscle and jamming the skull to the brain. Thom falls down and twitches once. And then our attention is elsewhere. Gargles punches the lizard folk mystic pikeman in the head with the left hand. The head whips back, and the eye punches lizard folk in the lower body, bruising the muscle and the guts. Hippoman, you're over there still kicking ass. You strike the white Naga Hammerman in the head with your Cobalt Shield, bruising the skull. You're just repeatedly bashing your shield into his head. You've got him pinned down to the ground, and apparently you don't have a weapon. You just continue to use your entire might, the entire weight of your little dwarven body to slam that shield into his Naga skull. We've got a bunch of people charging crazily ahead here. Let's see. Box Macleod IV, possessed by the spirit of his ancestor, charges forward and dives onto Ubu's stolen fields here. Cicero IV is following behind, followed by Zartine IV. It's you three versus all of them. No, that won't do. EFG. Give you a kill command. Sweep through over here. Go kill all of them. There you go. And actually, H. Where do I want them to move? Move to the entrance, just right here. I. Just go stand over here if you can. And don't worry about the second squad. That's a test squad. Vaser is in that squad. I'm seeing if he can actually do anything. Polarbeard stabs the black Naga Hammerman in the first left hand. The severed hand sells off. He flips his blade. Blood flicks onto the next dwarf's mouth. He licks it off, and the fight is continued. Oh no, and Box Macleod, you did not have the strength of your ancestor, unfortunately, and Ubu just picked you up and snapped you over his knee. You didn't even get a hit on him. Let's see, how did you die? The black Naga Hammerman bashes Ernest McUnicorn in the left upper arm. Hippoman bashes in the upper body with the Cobalt Shield. The white Naga pikeman stabs Box Macleod in the right upper leg, tearing through the muscle. And looks like that killed you. He stabbed you in the leg and you said, fuck this, I'm dead, I'm out of here. Forget this place sucks. I'll meet you on the next migrant wave, he says. These Nagas are they pulling back? I don't know where they're going. Zartine is there. Cicero, you've got a kill because you've lost your name. Congratulations. You've got a small injury on your hip. You killed Rub Mobwraith, the lizard folk mystic. And, provided you hold it together here, maybe you can earn a title. Somebody shoots a bolt all the way across the desert. It just glances off of Zartine's armor. Hippoman shakes the black Naga Hammerman around by the second left hand, tearing apart the second left toe's muscle. So Hippoman's over there apparently grabbing one of these Nagas and wrestling it to the ground. There's Biggs, he's all fucked up. God damn, Biggs. Ability to grasp is lost, motor nerve damage. Go bite one of them. There's X-Cragger. You're fine, it looks like. You've got one kill. Oxgo drains Fiend, the salamander. You need to get over here and kill those. There's Trent Polar Beard, and Hippo Man. What are you doing, Hippo Man? You've killed Rud Sanad Merd. I don't think you've taken any more wounds. Maybe, ooh yeah, you got hurt in the stomach pretty bad. Let's see. His stomach is bruised. One of them punched you quite hard. Over here, Ernst McUnicorn, you're being held down on the ground and gored. Michael Thornton is beside you and Greybeard is there, but I don't think they're doing very good. Dion the Fourth, you're very unhappy. Your right lung and your ovary is smashed. Well, get up there and kill something. Go murderize somebody. And Dion charges forward. He's no longer enraged. He's calmed down and gathered his calm. And he charges after the nearest lizard bastard. Somebody shoots fire out of their hands. Probably Shatari. I'm sure she's out there somewhere. Looking for the next target to snipe in the head. Dion twists the embedded cobalt short sword around in the lizard folk's hammerman's upper body. And Greybeard strikes the lizard man in the lower body, bruising the muscle. Yes, yes. Why are you suspending construction of the coffin? We don't have lizards back inside, do we? Somebody's firing their bow. We might actually have lizards inside. Hang on a second. Some of them cave swallow bastards might have flown in. No, I don't see anyone up through the spire there. How about... Oh, please don't tell me they went down below. No, they wouldn't have made it that far. Our dwarf surely would have caught them by then. Somebody shoots a fireball, and the reinforcements are about to arrive here. Okay, let's see. H-I-J-G-F. Go kill these lizard men over here. Sweep through them, gut them down. A, B, C, D, and E. I need you to kill... Let's see. Are there any more over here? Anyone this far over to the screen are probably running away. So no, there's none in that rectangle. Go kill these ones then. Go kill all of them. Sweep to the east! Join our forces. The lizards to the west have fled in terror. They've slithered away like cowards. We've drank their blood, and now we'll bathe in it, provided we destroy these ones. The Salamander Elite Bowman misses the Gargles. Gargles is over here somewhere, right there. You've got a head injury, a right hand injury. Oh, what's wrong? Your right hand is fractured. It's cut open. Your head's cut open. Your skull is fractured. You're still backpedaling. You've got Exun Ugad right at your throat, pressing forward. Passakoi the Third, Sling Razor, is charging from there, followed by Eyestalk for Cash the Fourth, Not an Archer, followed by Capianon, Flame of Dark, and Joe. And who do we have over here? There's Gargles. But here we have Zartine still, Cicero still, and Aquilus Lupus charging forward. Get up there and help Gargles. Don't let him die. Oh, Gargles, you just got blasted by a fireball. You're not more beat up, but you are stunned. Another fireball glances off your shoulder. You put your shield up in time. And Zartine, you've entered a martial trance. You charge forward, trying to cut them off in the middle, I guess. The lizard folk Mystic Pikeman stabs Dr. Spangler in the right hand from behind, and his hand sells off. Wherever that was, he won't be doing any more science. Way over there. Oh, they pulled him away and surrounded him. That's why you don't let yourself get singled out, folks. They will cut you down piece by piece. Cicero attacks the Salamander Spearman, but he jumps away. The Salamander Pikemaster stabs the Cicero in the left foot with his copper pike. It tears the muscle right through his copper high boot. A sensory nerve's been severed. No, you'll never walk again in this version. You're doomed to a hospital bed. The White Naga Spearman stabs the Cicero in the right hand with the copper spear. It tears through the muscle and bruises the bone. We need to get more people over here. This is obviously their elite squad. Zartine the Fourth has bled to death and been struck down, gave in to his wounds. And Cicero, you've bled to death, unable to walk and crawl away after your foot injury. They drove a spear right through your throat, pulled it out, and you slumped to the ground. Looks like there's still those bastards flying somewhere. Yeah, they're still raining down arrows on me. These guys suck. These guys suck hardcore. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. If I can clear out these ones on the ground, I'll put all of my squads to shoot them out of the air, maybe, somehow, I don't know. Gargles, you bleed to death. The White Naga spearman stabs Capianon in the left upper arm, tearing the muscle and bruising the bone. A sensory nerve's been severed. So they're cutting through a whole bunch of dwarfs right there. They're pikemen. And it looks like they might actually be turning. I think they are turning to flee. They've heard that the rest of their forces have been demolished, their generals have been slain, their lawgiver is probably still flying high, somewhere above us. People are returning fire, it looks like. Maybe. And the catfish, you've been struck down. Right there. That bastard, Doug Malice, partnered. Drove a cobalt pike right through your torso, pierced your heart, and you dropped over. Ferret kid. Poor guy bleeds to death. More of our dwarfs scatter along the edge of the map. Oh, and somebody is dancing around here. Napoleon at Waterloo slashes the lizard folk witch bowman in the left foot. The severed part sells off. Kefka strikes the salamander pikeman, but the shot is blocked. So we've got Joe the Third here. He's not really doing anything. Daedric Dwarf, there you are. There's Kefka. I think he's chopping bits off. Napoleon at Waterloo? Are you around here? There's J Fighter. Charge down here, men. We've almost got them routed. Don't let the rest of them escape. Chop their tails off. Split them. Drive them through. We're down to 103 dwarfs. We lost more than I wanted to. Of course, I don't ever really want to lose any dwarfs. That should be a given. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, C, I, J. Let's give a kill command from a list. Shall we? I want to see if I can pull up these lizard folk. Yes, I can. I have F, H, I, and J left. Those are the only lizard men that I can pull up on my menu here. All the rest are forgotten beasts. Triple H, one of your ghost is floating around somewhere, you bastard. I don't know what I'm gonna have to... Oh yeah, I've got a slate memorialized for you, actually. I'm glad I saw that. Now I can place that. And give the kill command for everyone. I don't care how you kill them. Archers, find a shadow in the sky and stalk it. Pelt it with arrows until it falls like a stone through water. I want to see it splash. I want to see a bloody splash as it hits the ground. There's a cave swallow that slams into the ground. A lizard folk barely regains control, actually. The beast's belly skims off the sand. Oh, are they going to get him? I think they're going to surround him here. Somebody kicks up a thief somewhere. I don't care about the thief. Let him go. He's not going to do anything. There he is, a kobold thief. As long as he doesn't stab us in the back, do one of those backstabs again. That was just vicious. Trent Reznor slashes the kobold thief in the left upper leg, and the leg sails off. The dwarfs surround him and stomp him down. They're not having anyone's shit today. They're pissed off after this battle. It's a bloodlust. If it moves, it dies. I could open up the zoo level right now, and they would sweep through it with the fury of 100 clowns fresh out of hell. It'd be amazing. Oh, is that it? Are there any more of them flying around up here? I hope not. Let's reclaim all these bodies. Look at all these arrows they rain down on us. I will collect those. Might as well. I'm claiming the whole screen, by the way. I'd already done that before. That's why my dwarfs were so scattered all over the place. I'm surprised we didn't lose more civilians there. Oh, now everyone hold it together. I don't want to see any tantrums. I don't want to see any tears. We're still under siege, it says up there. Are people fighting? Kobold thief? No. Trent Reznor slashes the kobold thief in the lower body. The severed part sells off in a bloody arc. Seems like they're all congregating right here. something flying up there? There was a locust flying through the air. How high can this place go? Jeez. Up to 197. So no, I don't see anyone. For the most part, I think that this battle is still a victory for us. We killed more of them than they did us. I don't see any more out there. Oh god, I'm scared to look in the hospital. Just thinking of that puts the fear in me. I bet all of the beds are full. Or if they're not, they will be. We've got one dwarf out here drinking. It's Ali Yanira. She's our psychiatrist. She's tired of hearing about these bloody war stories from all of the dwarfs that have to come tell her about their problems, their dead dogs and all of this other stuff. She decided it's time for a drink out there in the lonely desert by herself. Hopefully she doesn't get ambushed and killed out there. So here's the hospital. The beds don't look any worse than they actually were. I think most people that got beat up are dead. Revocane the Fourth, you're in there. Who do we have in the bed still? Daft Punk, Axion the Fourth, Z-Hall the Fourth, Swiss Army, Bagwham, Ernst McIonized, J7, Dowd Pride, Toady 1, and I think that's it. Again, I may seal this hospital off at some point, at least for a while, and I guess just clear it out, as awful as that sounds. I just don't know what else to do with these dwarves. Takes up valuable resources. Other dwarves I have to dedicate entire other dwarves to just take care of them. I don't have the cycles for that. I feel guilty, but... And an ambush. It would be an ambush. A bunch of mind flayers have shown up. Well, it's a good thing that the dwarfs are completely rested and ready for this. Just go chase them all down. They're led by an orc. In fact... Okay, another ambush. Was not expecting that. A, B, C, D. You guys go kill this group here. It is a keeper wrestler led by a whole bunch of mind flayers. And they are ambushing... Who is this? Variax the Fifth. Somebody being ambushed out here? I don't think so. I think we spotted them, and that's... Oh wow, look at all of our arrows being shot towards them. Laying down a volley of hate right in their general direction. The flying oaken bolt strikes the mind flayer wrestler in the upper facial tentacle, tearing the muscle through the large forest spider silk cloak. They're not getting too many hits. There's like... Out of all those bolts, they've had 3 hits. 1 in the upper body, bruising the muscle and fracturing the lung. Bruising the lung. There's a 4th hit on a mind flayer wrestler. Variax, run back towards the squad. They're not interested in taking off charging towards you, apparently. They've pinned one, paralyzed him. Variax does a quick little spin in the sand. Digs his feet in and takes off sprinting. The mica bolt strikes the mind flayer wrestler. Oh no, and they've caught up to him. The keeper wrestler punches Variax in the right lower leg with the left hand. It bruises the muscle. And the mind flayer wrestler scratches Salty Nut in the upper right back tooth, but the attack just glances off. So yeah, the military, they're just going to sit there and stand, and Variax is getting kicked around. The keeper wrestler punches Variax in the lower body. Will no one go save him? FGH? How about moving? Can I get you to move over here? Can I move your body a little bit? Can you go over there and just look at Variax? Can you watch him get stomped down and maybe blame yourselves a little bit for it? For refusing an order? And the mind flayer wrestler shakes Variax around by the right lower leg, tearing apart the right lower leg's fat and bruising the bone. They throw his body onto the rough shell. A used, discarded carcass. Good for nothing. And somebody's getting beat down here. Who is it? Salty Nut. You're up there, stunned, fainted. Of course, no one else is up there. And Salty Nut, you bleed to death. I'm just going to, let's see, scramble A, B, and C. Since you're ignoring the kill commands too, just scramble a couple up there. Oh, somebody meet up with them. And the two leaders meet. Lum the Mad is charging forward to meet with Ninjet trade allies. They collide. Lum dodges to the side, spins behind him, and goes a little bit too far. Lum strikes the Keeper Wrestler in the right lower arm with a bronze shield as he charges by, bruising the muscle through the spider silk cloak. The wrestler tries to attack back, but Lum jumps away. The stray turkey's been struck down for dinner. Firestar III bashes the Keeper Wrestler in the lower body from behind with her cowbone crossbow, but the attack is deflected. The Orc Wrestler vomits, gives in to the pain. Somebody's been gutted there. Lum the Mad stands up and dusts himself off. Dion slashes the Keeper Wrestler in the left upper leg from behind. The leg sails off, lands in the sand, and Rob Staley bashes the Keeper Wrestler in the left lower arm, but the attack is deflected. Yeah, these things are pretty squishy at this point for our military. If we can just get like 2 or 3 people to fight an ambush of these, they don't provide much challenge at all. Nami the Third slashes the Mind Flayer Wrestler in the right upper leg. The leg sails off, and Master Ozra strikes the Mind Flayer Wrestler in the lower facial tentacle with the red shield. It bruises the muscle. So they're up there killing him. I'm gonna claim your body. Rest in peace. Have to get more coffins placed for you. Don't catch the dwarfs in the crossfire. Somebody throws a fireball from the side. It's Celt Knight the Third, running in to catch up in the long line of dwarfs there. You all still giving chase? Let's claim Variax's body as well. There we go. Mind Flayer Wrestler's been knocked unconscious right there. I guess they've got him, pinned down in the middle of the group, killing them all. So we're no longer under siege. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't think we're going to be ambushed. Everyone stand down. Wait a second. Are there more things? Okay then, A, B, C, D. Maybe that was a little bit preemptive. I've got 1 wrestler and 2 camels. Just kill the wrestler. There we go. Wherever he is. Do I have dwarfs on the backside of the volcano? No, it's camels, okay. So where is it? There it is. Right there. It's wounded. I don't think it's going anywhere. What's wrong with it? It's in extreme pain. Its whole upper face has been bashed in, and its right rib is fractured and floating in its little torso cavity. That's what you get for fucking with the dwarfs. Those 3 charge him at full speed, and Peter the Fourth stabs the Mind Flayer Wrestler in the head, tearing through the muscle and tearing through the brain. The red spear is lodged in the body. He uses all of his weight to lift the carcass off the ground and flings it 10 feet in the air off of his weapon. It lands with a thud. And you know what? You can stand down. You've done your job. Please no more ambushes. Please no more sieges. It is 23rd Fell Site, 1085 late spring. Population of 101. And oh yes, the hospital is starting to fill up. Who else do we have in here? There's Revocane. There's Joe. Left foot injury, heart, guts, left kidney. Aquilus lupus. No health problems. You got 4 kills total. Congratulations. Your last one was Augustum Mold Profane, the lizard folk mystic. As long as you can walk, there may still be a future for you. Draw the Third. You've got a left lower leg injury. It doesn't say you have any health problems, so you might be fine. Capia Non, 1 kill. Rezug Future Monster. You have sensory nerve damage on your left upper arm. So you can still wield something, maybe. Passageway. Looks like your left upper arm's mangled. You're thirsty, very unhappy. No health problems, though. Your left lower arm is dented. Left hand is dented. Your left upper arm is dented. You had a cave swallow crash into you at full speed. You took the full brunt of the blow on your shield arm. But it definitely fucked you up a little bit. You'll be fine, I think. Lord Blacklock. You're not injured. You are working on Lockman. Oh, your parent. It's got to be one of your worst nightmares for someone in the medical profession. No health problems. You're 8 months old. You're a jade dwarf. And just how good are you at this? Wait, I guess no, you're not working. You're just laying there, you lazy bum baby. I need to make you, I need to probably assign you skills through Dwarf Therapist. Get that pacifier out of your mouth and go get some sutures. Your parents really screwed up. How screwed up? I don't know. Let's check. You've got an upper body and a liver injury. You're faint. Your liver is fractured. Your liver is bruised. Your upper body is dented. But, Lockman, you'll be fine. I think you will indeed be fine. What else do we have going on in the fortress here? Anyone in jail? No. Our dwarfs don't go to jail anymore. They just get beat down or they die in battle. Most people are so screwed up that they're not going to snap and lose it. I did expand the kitchens and the butcher shops. These are all butcher shops right here. And these chains, of course, is where I'm going to chain up animals to. Cows, elands, stuff that I want to have babies that can grow up in there and we can quickly butcher it and move it out. All of these remains right here are going to be moved away. I don't know. I don't think I have any other expansions really going on. The main thing I had the dwarves doing before that siege showed up and all those ambushes was simply carrying supplies still, trying to clear off stuff from the top side. That way I can plan for the future once I've got all of this junk cleared up. I mean, I've got to move it at some point anyways. You can't build on top of this stuff. It'll interrupt all of your walls, all of your floors, all of your roads. Any workshop you try to place, I'll have to move everything. Plus, it looks ugly. I mean, let's be honest. Who wants that in the middle of a tavern? You don't want a whole bunch of blood and guts unless there's been a bar fight. Unless something like that's happened. Then, of course, that looks awesome. Oh, well. It is 25th Fellslight, 1085, late spring. I'm gonna let the dwarfs get back to it, and I guess I'll show up whenever the next batch of insanity happens. Hopefully we can continue to get all of this worked out, though, and sorted. And I'll sort out the squad problems that we've got again. More people have died, more squads need to be condensed. New recruits need to be called up. Hopefully we get migrants soon as well. There's a lot to look forward to.